month of love, or so everyone who wants our money would have us think. While I could continue with the whole spiel on the commercializations of emotions and everything else, I'd rather just focus on the why. The reason for the season, the history of Valentine's Day. 14th of February is known as the good old day of Saint Valentine's, the patron saint of not only affianced couples, happy marriages, and love. In Rome, he would apparently marry young lovers who were basically discouraged from getting married because the head of the country at the time, Emperor Claudius II, decided that young men made better soldiers than married men. Alternatively, there is a completely different story, with Saint Valentine actually freeing a lot of Roman criminals, otherwise known as Christians, and he was put to death for these crimes against Rome, and he signed a letter to his lover, "From your Valentine," and apparently the phrase stuck. Whatever the reason you prefer, why the date? While stories say he was killed on February the 14th, it may be tied a little closer to the practice of a pagan ritual. So, combating paganism, specifically targeting Lupercalia in this instance. Lupercalia was a Roman fertility festival, which involved a whole lot of weird stuff. But hey, if that's somebody's practice, it's perfectly fine. Valentine's Day actually didn't supersede Lupercalia up until the end of the 5th century, where a pope decided to smack bang a day in February to weed out pagan pastimes and so forth. However, this was less romantic than the Valentine's Day we know now, and was basically Saint Valentine's Day, whichever version. And it wasn't until the Middle Ages love started to be associated with the day, and some would say that because this practice more or less took hold in Europe and associated areas, with February being bird mating season time, so love was in the air, literally. It's great. And then came the 1800s, where St. Valentine's Day dropped the saint and became fully associated to flowers, candies, and cards. Of course, all of this stayed rooted in Europe and England, egged on by people like Shakespeare apparently, but came with the whole trip to the New World, America, land of the free, and the more modern Valentine's Day started forming with mass-produced cards and putting the dollar to everything to worm our way into somebody's heart.